You may find that having is not so pleasing a thing after all as wanting. It is not logical, but it is often true.
You are now watching a Helm original series. The goal is to spark the mind, make the unknown known, bring about a different perspective, or maybe change your life. Relax, sit back, and enjoy the video.
Welcome. This is Helm. I want to discuss the manifest token and how powerful and important this manifest token is, and how when you are in this program, they seek to steal this from you. I want to start off by saying there may be some of you that feel as though there is no reason or benefit behind your suffering, persecution, and tribulations that you endure. And I'm going to explain how there is. And all of who go through persecution have currency. And I'm not talking about paper money, but the true currency that's easy to see for everyone else. In this program, we are the last to know, but everyone see. The same way you can see who has money by the clothes and the things that they have, but appearances can sometimes be deceiving. But when we talk about this manifest token, it is clear, and I want to say honest, really. So the Most High, for which you suffer, He gives a token of appreciation. And what this token of appreciation is a manifest token of the righteous judgment of the Most High. The Most High has no problem or qualms about rewarding you for the work that you do. You get rewarded this manifest token that is the real currency. This is when they say the real magic happens. So the reward is the work that you do. Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11 through 12, that you also aspire to lead a quiet life, to mind your own business, and to work with your own hands as we commandeth you, that you may walk properly toward those who are outside, and that you may lack nothing. Now, I want to highlight that statement, that you may lack nothing. Now, look up the definition of token. If you know what manifest means, then you should get an idea of where this power is going. Now, I want you to really pay attention and understand what I'm about to say, because if you are the light and truth, this is you. So, a token is a thing serving as a visible or tangible representation of a fact, quality, and feeling. Whoa, that's powerful by itself. Let me continue. A discernible indication of what is not itself directly perceivable. Token applies to something that serves as a proof of something intangible. Some people don't believe in God because they don't see God operate in their life. But see, a token is an indication of it's not directly, what itself not directly perceivable. If you got the eyes to see, you are blessed, because you know that He is always right there, ready to give. You you are a token of appreciation. You're the manifestation of that, right? If you can't see, that means you are not of the truth or light. Therefore, you will suffer for the lack of. Remember in Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11 through 12, he said that you may lack nothing. You don't need nobody but yourself. Isolation don't really mean nothing. That is why the program isolates you, but keep people around you, because it's not about isolating you completely, but more about getting people to steal your manifestation token, or your manifest token, that token of appreciation for your endurance, that allow you to manifest just about anything that you want. You don't need anybody to do that. So isolating you makes it that much easier for you, because then it's just you and the Most High. But to keep people around you to disturb that intervention, to steal your token, and that token isn't tangible. You are proof that what isn't tangible is very rare, very real. I mean, your situation and how you still here, people can't believe it is very real, right? Um, it's funny how most people overlook that, right? Most people overlook what isn't tangible, right? Um, but in the scriptures, it talk about how people consciousness is seared. They can't see, comprehend, or understand. We can't see air, but we know that air exists because we breathe. That's indication. But we often overlook what we can't see, but are in plain sight. But the manifest token that God gives you is a clear indication for everyone to see. That's the true currency. See, true light. Everyone else can see and know, but you being in this program, you are the last to know. That is how great it is. That the token is a sign or an outward representation of something, like a voucher. You can be chosen by God. You can be vouched by God, right? You can be a symbol. But let me break down the variations of a token. When I say this is you, this is what you do. You manifest these tokens through your intent. This will also explain how everyone can see you. They know you through what you are. This explains how everyone can see you for who they can see you clearly, right? They know through you what they are not. So the token could be a symbol or visible representation of something, such as a white flag being a token of surrender. So you can embody the token visibly. Next is indication. A token can be an indication or warning of something, such as a token of gesture, right? So a token can be an indication or warning. In this program, it should be obvious and clear amongst the perpetrators that you are not who they say they are, but because their consciousness has been seared and find joy in doing wickedness, it blinds them from seeing the clear indication and warning, because you are a warning that God is real, right? You are proof of that. You are a voucher for that, right? That he is with you. And if they mess with you, they will pay the price one way or another. And they get tokens too, but it's not these tokens that we receive by the Most High, but tokens that they seek to steal. It been stolen from people, right? Through sacrifice. This is what they are doing. They want that manifesto, right? Remember the game Grand Theft Auto? They put the truth in movies and in video games as they watch it play out. We live in a world where those who steal from others gain the most. Why is that? Because of the lack of, right? They have everyone in a you know, survivalist fight or flight mentality, right? Everything is scarce. But you have plenty. Now those who have been taken from, the sorrow becomes hatred, and it becomes a downward spiral, a loop. It's automatic. Grand Theft Auto, automatic. Theft, that's auto. What is auto? The etymology of auto is autos, and that means self. So this grand theft of self is automatic. They're telling us it's automatic. The program is what? It's automatic. They're they're automatically stealing people's self identity. Automatic. It plays out. We're playing the play, right? So what this program is primarily is identity theft. And Zazetsung translates to decomposition of the soul, self. So we playing a video game, and that imitates what's really going on in the real world. And I really believe that game, Grand Theft Auto, is a military training program for civilians to act out how to harass individuals. Same as Pokemon Go. That was being a training simulation. Just look up Grand Theft Auto role play, and you will see how true this is. So they out here stealing people's manifest tokens, their gifts, their abilities, right? This is why they mock, mimic, harass, because you don't lack. Therefore, there is something you have they want to steal. So let me continue on about different variations of a token. Proof, memento, which can be a souvenir. A token can be a souvenir. Your life is a souvenir. Your past is a souvenir. You are living, you are a living souvenir. Your scars, it is proof of all you have manifest. It is proof of your work. It is proof of your token, right? What you've been given, your strength, it shows what is not evidently perceivable, but through you is a clear indication. It's like you become a chalkboard, and to be written on, and who's written it was the boss. The boss is written on you for everyone to see. So they kind of feel some type of way, right? They see it and they know. But you are the last to know. That's how powerful it is, right? So next is substitution. And this is a good one because that means your token can be transferred into other things through your intent. Your intent comes from the heart. That is how you pay. It's transferable in the same way you used to be able to use laundry tokens for the bus ride. Remember that? Let me give you a clear example of this. You endure, God give you a manifest token. Do with it what you intent as long as it is good. You have you almost been late for work and or anything happened, right? And someone decided to give you a ride, they help you out, or someone helped you out, didn't want anything in return. You know, have you ever had people do things for you for free? When in reality, we know nothing is free. But you see the power of the Most High manifest token of appreciation you just receive. It's transferable. Like, it's you can get favors. You know what I mean? You get out of trouble, get out of free card. Like things just happen for you that it isn't tangible that you can explain it, but it's something that is happening that is not that you're not able to see, but you can perceive it as a feeling, or you can it's evidence. That's what a token is, right? Same way he makes sure the birds and the animals have food is the same way these tokens, anything you desire, you manifest. It just happens. It's like magic. And you can substitute that for anything because that's the real currency. Those who can see value, right? They those who see can see the value, know that it has nothing to do with money. Now, lastly, a token could be a person. A token could be a person whose presence in a group indicates that there is no discrimination, hate, or judgment, just originality, individualism. Let's go back to the beginning because the truth always take you back to the beginning to where you first started. That's how you know it's the truth, that it was true, right? Everything that has a beginning has an end. I created everything. So it always gonna come back to what the original truth is, right? You never get lost. You never got lost. You always had it. You just haven't perceived it, right? So Thessalonians uh uh chapter 4, verse 11 through 12, right? That you also aspire to lead a quiet life, to mind your own business, and to work with your own hands as we commandeth you, that you may walk properly towards those who are outside, and that you may lack nothing, right? A person can be a token. It can change your body, it can change how you look, your aura, your habits. You can embody that, which is that Super Saiyan mode right here, by just being honest, open, quiet, and peaceful and loving. And a lot of times, this is who y'all always was, right? And then later, as your targeting became overt, you start finding it that people start messing with you. You just minding your own business, doing your own thing, and people come for you, right? You don't come for other people. Maybe the truth of it is, you don't see value in it. You don't see value in doing that. But there are things that other people see value in doing to you, right? And this is that manifest token, right? Now, um while you're doing these things, don't get misunderstood on what you see and what you feel, because what you don't see may have already be received, but you dependent too much on physical vision. See, that's the trick in itself, man. Like, we're not supposed to lead with sight. We're supposed to go by the faith of the things we know, right? Because you depend too much on the vision. I'ma just bombard you with a lot of illusions, things that's not real, right? Gaslighting and all these things. You're gonna get too caught up in it. Now you can gain the ability to still perceive all that and still see the truth, but you gotta put in that work. It always come back to work, you know what I'm saying? We all working, you know. If you chosen for this, God already gave you the stamina, the strength to work. You some of us just lazy for real, for real. If I'm just being honest, but you know, we depend too much on physical vision, right? And you don't even know that you already have it. You don't even know that through your intentions, you can use it. You just gotta intent, right? But sometimes we let other people steal our power and steal our position because they want it. They see it. I know y'all found yourself doing something and then you turn around to a person staring at you intently with a look that makes you slightly uncomfortable, right? You feel like you feel their intent. They intently want to steal your manifest token that is being used based upon your intentions, which operate where? From the heart, right? This is why when they try to hurt you so much, they're trying to make you feel it. They force the issue on you. They want you to feel it. Like, being in this program, if you don't got a problem with someone, they will have someone start problems with you, and then you constantly see this person throughout the day because they want you to feel it. They want that in your heart. They want you really hurt about what they're doing, right? This is why they do try to hurt you so much. But the Most High is the avenger. He can't be corrupted by the avenge. See, being human, you can do wrong to someone who's being wrong to you, but now you become that same person that you promise not to be. You know better than that person. You become just like that person, right? So it's never good that you take, with great power comes great responsibility. That don't mean you are weak, but you just keeping your peace. You're keeping your power, right? You need not to do anything but live a quiet and peaceful life and just mind your business because you already have plenty. Everyone see it, but they're trying to trick you into giving it away. Don't cast your pearls amongst swine. We just throwing money. We're throwing tokens. We're throwing our tokens. Sometimes just being around people be blessed by just being around them. Just by living with you, the house never got in trouble. The house never got burned down because you was living in there. You know what I'm saying? People receive those tokens by just being around you. People get paid by just being around you. This is that power of the manifest token. So I want to give you a little extra on the side, you know, which related to a token is a mark, a note, a sign, and symptom, a discernible indication. There's levels to the higher, there's levels, the higher the better. The more you can see, the more you can do with it. You can turn what's intangible and make something tangible. A lot of times this can be money. You ever notice through certain months you end up making the most money? Then there's are certain months where you find yourself having money problems. Now, the ones who can discern will be able to know that there's a formula behind this phenomenon. If you are able to retrace your steps or take note on what you was doing or how you felt before you received this token to manifest money, you will be able to replicate that exact manifest that you've been given. So you'll be able to continually be able to use this gift. You just need to just need able to perceive it, perceive what is happening, right? It becomes a secret between you and God. You don't need to tell nobody. You don't have to rely on anybody. You don't need anybody because you always and already in good hands. You feel me? There was this young girl on TikTok, right? And the mother was recording the message that she was saying, that God was saying through her. And she said many people don't believe in God because they think he sit around and watch when in reality he helps, but you know, uh he take care of everyone needs. If he was to take care of everyone needs when they need it, then he would be a slave to our needs. And that made so much sense, right? He would be a slave to what we what we want. We think our wants is our needs, right? But he would be a slave to our confusion, right? When in reality, if we took the time to understand ourselves and understand what we have, the power we have too, if we learned the first time, we won't ever need to worry about it next time. We won't ever need to keep on asking because we will recognize, we be able to perceive what we able to do, right? They say if you give a man a fish, he will forever ask. But if you teach him how to fish, he will never need. Our wants many times is not what we need. And what we don't have doesn't mean we don't have what we need. You have to perceive that to see that in order to believe that. That is not tangible. Through these manifest tokens of appreciation, it becomes your secret. Philippines chapter 4, verse 12, right? I know how to be brought low, and I know how to be abound. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. They want to steal your mojo, your manifest token. That way, you can't manifest the life you want. Keep doing good, keep enduring, keep receiving with a smile.